Good morning everyone, my name is Rorianti and you can call me Lala. I am from group 6. In this chapter, our group discuss about definition of phonetic feature, bilabial voiceless stop consonant and vowel. I hope you enjoy this video because it is very important to us to understand about the discussion. The phonetic study of the language phoneme is realized of pronouns and also of human organs work, especially those associated with the use of language. It is consists of vocal, diphthong, and consonant. The phonetics file is divided into three areas of science. The first, phonetics articulate, the second, acoustic phonetic, and the third, phonetic hearing. The modality of language illustrates the method used by language to understand. Language with oral modalities such as English produce verbal speech using mouth and verbal speech using ears. Language production consists of several independent processes that convert non-linguistic message into spoken linguistic signal. After identifying a message to be linguistic encode, a speaker must choose individual words, known as lexical item, to represent the message in a process called a lexical section. Language perception is the process by which linguistic signals are translated by understood of listener. To understand the speech, continuous acoustic signal must be converted into discrete linguistic units such as phonemes, morphemes, and words. To identify and categorize the sound correctly, listener prioritize certain aspects of signal that can reliably distinguish between linguistic categories. Modern phonetics have three main branches. First, articulate phonetic that learn how sound is made and articulate. Second, acoustic phonetic that study phonetic result of different articulation. And the third, phonetic hearing that learn how listener understand well the linguistic explanation about phonetics feature. The next video will explain with my friend.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First, let me introduce myself. My name is Yayu Muniarti. You can call me Yayu. In here, I want to tell you about speech of sound. The study of speech sound can include either segment or supra-segmentas. Analysis of speech segment are focused on the individual sound in given words. For example, the word head. Head has three segments, two consonants and single vowel between the two consonants. And then speech segment can be either phonemes or all phones. I want to tell you about phonemes first. Phonemes are distinctive speech sound. That is, they create meaningful difference in words. One way to determine whether a speech sound is distinctive is to examine minimal pairs. Words that differ by only single phonemes are the same position. For example, the word bed and cat. Bed and cat differ by only one sound. The second and the third segment are the same vowel and consonant A and T. But the two initial sounds are different. Bed begin with B and cat with K. That bed and cat are different words provide evidence that The sounds B and K in English are phonemes. The phonemes have different pronunciation in specific contexts. For example, the phonemes P is expressed endlessly in syllable, but unspreaded medially or finally. Thus, the phoneme P has two allophones that are in complementary distribution, expressed P in one context like paper, pin, and pot, and then unspreaded in other like lip and step. Now I want to tell you about suprasegmental. The study of suprasegmental extends the focus of inquiry to units that are larger than individual segments such as syllable, words, phrases, and clauses. And the features of sounds that are describe these units, especially intonation. Intonation also serves to segment speech into grammatical structure to the correspondence between grammar and intonation. It's closer in more careful prefer than in spontaneous dialogue. And then I want to tell you about speech sound are classified into consonant and vowel. This classification according to how manner of articulation and place articulation. However, English has also other kind of speech sound which is derived from vowel. It's diphthong. Maybe until here my explanation about speech of sound. My friend will be explain about consonant, vowel, and diphthong. Thank you for attention. Bye.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my name is Retno Susilowati and I'm from group 6. And today I will explain about the phonetic features in consonants. For the first, I will explain what is a consonant. In phonetics, a consonant is a speech sound that is articulated with blocking the flow of air or partial closure to any place in the vocal tract. In writing, a consonant is any letter of the alphabet, except vowels. Consonants can be classified by several phonetic features. For the first, place of articulation is where the location of the vocal tracts of constrictions and obstructions of air occur, such as bilabials. Bilabials is a consonant that is articulated using both of the lips. For example, in the word ball, meet, and push. And next, alveolars is articulated with the tip of the tongue touching or near the ridge of bone behind the teeth in the upper jaw. For example, in the word dull, nice, and tired. The next, palatals, is consonant where the members of the tongue are raised to the heartland, the central part of the palate, such as the approximant y found in the word yes, the back of the tongue that comes into near contact with the palate when pronouncing the y in that word. Fillers. Fillers is the sound produced from the back of the tongue. Touches the soft palate, that is the back of the palate. For example, in the word is kind. And the second phonetic features is manner of articulations. Is the way airflow was controlled by the configuration and interaction of speech organs such as the tongue, the lips, and the palate. And the air streams affected as it flows from the lungs and out the nose and mouth when make a sound of language. For the practice of the differentiated English consonant, practice based on voice and voiceless consonant. Voice consonant is the sound produced through the vocal cords by tightening and relaxing the vocal cords, so it can control the flow of breath that flows from the lungs and produce sound. The easy way to understand what it is with a very simple practice. Place your hand on your throat while saying its alphabet of consonants. For example, B, D, G, and if you feel a vibration in some of those consonants, that is a voice consonant. For example, in the word is beat, dreams, give, job, leave, moon, knock, fun, and run. Then, how about voiceless consonant? Voiceless consonant is made without any vibration passing your throat. Here for some example: fly, keep, play, seek, and hide. Okay? And then stop consonant. Stop or plosive consonants using an airbus as it is blocked by the tongue or in place articulation in mouth like the lips and the throat. Stop consonant can be voiceless like the sound or voiced like b, d, g. And there are three types of stop consonants: bilabial, alveolar, and velar. For example, power is a bilabial voiceless stop consonant, and bird is bilabial voice stop consonant, and that is an alveolar voice stop consonant, and thin is an alveolar voiceless stop consonant. And then give is a velar voice stop consonant. And then kind is a velar voiceless stop consonant. Okay? The next, nasal. Nasal consonant is a type of consonant produced with a low volume in the mouth, which allows air to escape through the nose, which means nasal consonant is made by blocking the mouth and making a sound through the nose, while air is not allowed through the mouth because something like tongue or lips stop it. Nasal consonants in English are n for nose and m for mouth and for sing. And the next, fricative and affricate consonants. Fricative consonant is a sound made by blocking some of the air over the vocal cords and then moving some of the air through the mouth, which will eventually create audible friction. Fricative in phonetic is the consonant sounds such as fine, house, shark, sun, thing, zoom, and measure. For affricate consonants, begin as a plosive and then releasing it through a narrow passage in your mouth as a friction. For example, charge and jump. Okay, I think it's enough for me. Thanks for watching.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, ma'am. Good afternoon, class. So today I want to tell you about my presentation that is about vowels and diphthongs. As we know, vowels in bahasa it means vocal, have 5 alphabet, that is A, I, U, A, O, and have 6 sounds because have 2 sounds in A. And in English, vowels have 22 alphabet and can include the 3 types, that is first, legs, second, tense, third, diphthongs. And legs is small voice or soft voice and have 8 alphabet in vowels. For example, you can say cup, 10, car. Okay, next we move to tense. Tense, it means hard voice or strong voice and have 6 alphabet in tense, like C, 2, cat. That is example of tense. And how about diphthongs? Diphthongs is single sound combined to make a new sound. For example, eh, eh, ear. In here have a 22 alphabet, and today I want to tell you about alphabet of diphthongs. That is A, pay, O, nose, A, oi, noise, ow, ear, air, hair, oor, poor. So I think just enough for me. If I have a mistake, I'm so sorry. So assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.